From the moment we gain consciousness, we are surrounded by others. Family, friends, strangers, a tapestry of humanity woven into the fabric of our existence. Yet we rarely pause to ponder the profound mystery of our beginnings. How did the very first human, that singular being, emerge into this world? Was it, as some ancient texts suggest, a solitary arrival, a spontaneous genesis of self? The human mind, ever inquisitive, yearns to unravel such enigmas. We seek answers in the natural world, dissecting the building blocks of life. We delve into the depths of our genetic code, searching for clues to our ancestral past, and we turn to the ancient stories, the myths and legends passed down through generations, for glimpses into the beliefs of those who came before us. In this exploration, we embark on a captivating journey, a quest to understand the genesis of self. The concept of a solitary beginning, a single individual giving rise to an entire species, seems improbable, even paradoxical, when viewed through the lens of modern biology. We understand that sexual reproduction, the fusion of genetic material from two parents, is the dominant mode of procreation in the animal kingdom, ensuring genetic diversity and the resilience of a species. Yet nature often surprises us, revealing exceptions to even our most firmly held assumptions. In the realm of microbiology, for example, organisms like bacteria reproduce asexually, replicating themselves with remarkable efficiency. While this form of reproduction lacks the genetic variation introduced by sexual reproduction, it highlights the remarkable plasticity of life itself. Furthermore, emerging fields like synthetic biology are pushing the boundaries of what we once considered scientifically impossible. Scientists are now exploring the creation of artificial life forms, manipulating the very building blocks of life to synthesize organisms with novel capabilities. While the ethical implications of such advancements are still being debated, they underscore the remarkable progress of human ingenuity and the ever-evolving understanding of life's potential. Could it be that in the distant past, perhaps billions of years ago, a unique set of circumstances allowed for a form of self-procreation in early humanoids? Is it possible that the very first human emerged not from a pairing but from a singular event, a spontaneous genesis driven by forces we are only beginning to comprehend? As we delve deeper into this enigma, we find ourselves at the intersection of science and mythology. Science, with its empirical approach, seeks to unravel the mysteries of the natural world through observation, experimentation, and rigorous analysis. Mythology, often dismissed as mere folklore, offers a different kind of wisdom, reflecting the beliefs, values, and attempts of early societies to explain the unknown. While these two realms may appear disparate, they share a common thread, a profound curiosity about our origins, our place in the cosmos, and the nature of existence itself. Myths often serve as allegorical explanations for natural phenomena, reflecting the limited understanding of the world possessed by early civilizations. The biblical story of Adam and Eve, for instance, offers a symbolic representation of the creation of humankind, while the Hindu creation myth describes the universe's birth from the cosmic egg Brahma. These narratives, though lacking scientific accuracy, provide valuable insights into the human psyche and our enduring quest to find meaning in the vastness of existence. In examining the possibility of solo human creation, we must remain open to exploring both the scientific and mythological perspectives. By weaving together the threads of empirical evidence and ancient wisdom, we can gain a richer, more nuanced understanding of our past and the profound questions it poses. Our journey will require a delicate balance, respecting the rigor of scientific inquiry while remaining receptive to the insights offered by ancient traditions. The quest to understand our origins is, in essence, a journey through time. We must reach back through millennia, piecing together the fragmented evidence left behind by our ancestors. Fossils, tools, and the faint echoes of ancient cultures provide glimpses into the distant past, allowing us to reconstruct the story of humanity's long and arduous journey. Our exploration will take us from the hallowed halls of academia, where researchers painstakingly analyze genetic data and skeletal remains, to the remote corners of the globe, where ancient cave paintings and sacred texts whisper tales of creation and the dawn of consciousness. We will delve into the latest findings from leading research institutions, examining the biological plausibility of self-procreation in early humanoids. We will analyze the genetic makeup of modern humans, searching for clues to our distant ancestry, and the potential for unique reproductive mechanisms in our evolutionary past. Our journey will also lead us to the heart of ancient wisdom, exploring the narratives enshrined in the Bible, the Upanishads, the Tao Te Ching, and the Vedas. We will examine how these texts depict the creation of humanity, seeking common threads and points of divergence in their portrayal of our earliest beginnings. Through this multifaceted exploration, we hope to shed light on one of humanity's most enduring mysteries, the genesis of self. By embracing both the scientific and the mythological, we can embark on a journey of discovery, uncovering the secrets of our past and gaining a deeper understanding of what it means to be human. Our journey begins not in the realm of mythology, but in the laboratories and research facilities of prestigious institutions like MIT and Stanford. Here, anthropologists and geneticists are piecing together the intricate puzzle of human evolution, tracing our lineage back millions of years to the very dawn of the hominid family tree. Through meticulous analysis of fossilized bones and teeth, researchers have identified a diverse array of hominid species, each with its unique set of physical characteristics and adaptations. From the diminutive Australopithecus afarensis, famously represented by the Lucy skeleton, to the robust Paranthropus boisei, our hominid ancestors exhibit a remarkable range of variation. At MIT's renowned paleoanthropology laboratory, researchers are using cutting-edge imaging techniques to create detailed 3D reconstructions of hominid fossils. By analyzing the internal structures of skulls and pelvic bones, they can glean insights into brain size, locomotion patterns, and even potential birthing mechanisms of our extinct relatives. Stanford's Human Evolutionary Genomics Laboratory, on the other hand, is at the forefront of ancient DNA analysis. By extracting and sequencing genetic material from fossilized remains, researchers are able to trace the evolutionary relationships between different hominid species and gain a deeper understanding of the genetic changes that ultimately gave rise to modern humans. While fossils provide invaluable information about the anatomy and lifestyle of our hominid ancestors, they offer limited insights into the complexities of their reproductive biology. The soft tissues involved in reproduction rarely fossilize, leaving researchers to infer mating behaviors and reproductive strategies from skeletal remains and comparative studies with living primates. One key area of investigation is the evolution of sexual dimorphism, the physical differences between males and females of a species. In many primate species, males are significantly larger and more robust than females, suggesting intense competition for mates. However, the degree of sexual dimorphism varies considerably among hominid species. Some researchers believe that the reduced sexual dimorphism observed in early Homo species, including Homo erectus and early Homo sapiens, may indicate a shift towards more monogamous mating systems and increased cooperation between males and females in raising offspring. This shift in social structure may have played a crucial role in the development of complex social behaviors and the expansion of early human populations. However, the fossil record is fragmentary, and piecing together the intricacies of hominid mating systems remains a challenging endeavor. Researchers continue to debate the significance of sexual dimorphism, the prevalence of monogamy versus polygamy, and the role of social factors in shaping early hominid reproduction. As we explore the possibility of solo human creation, we must consider unconventional reproductive mechanisms that might have existed in the distant past. One such mechanism, found in certain species of reptiles, insects, and even some birds, is parthenogenesis, the development of an embryo from an unfertilized egg. Parthenogenesis has never been observed in mammals, and the complex biological processes involved in mammalian reproduction make it highly unlikely that a human could be born from an unfertilized egg. However, the discovery of parthenogenesis in various species challenges our assumptions about the boundaries of reproduction and raises intriguing questions about the potential for alternative reproductive strategies in our evolutionary past. Could early hominids have possessed a now-lost capacity for parthenogenesis? While highly speculative, this possibility cannot be entirely ruled out. Perhaps, under specific environmental pressures or genetic circumstances, a form of parthenogenesis could have arisen in early hominid populations, providing a temporary advantage in challenging conditions. It's important to note that this is purely hypothetical. There is no scientific evidence to suggest that parthenogenesis ever occurred in hominids. However, by considering such possibilities, we expand the boundaries of our thinking and remain open to unexpected avenues of exploration in our quest to understand the origins of humanity. Section 4. The potential and limitations of ancient DNA. In recent years, the field of ancient DNA analysis has revolutionized our understanding of human evolution. By extracting and sequencing genetic material from fossilized remains, researchers can now trace the genetic lineages of our ancestors with unprecedented detail, uncovering ancient migrations, interbreeding events, and even the genetic underpinnings of key traits. However, ancient DNA is incredibly fragile and susceptible to degradation over time. The older the fossil, the more challenging it is to extract intact DNA sequences. As a result, our ability to reconstruct the genomes of our earliest hominid ancestors is limited by the availability of well-preserved fossil material. Despite these limitations, ancient DNA analysis has already yielded remarkable insights into human evolution. The discovery of interbreeding between Neanderthals and early Homo sapiens, for example, has challenged the traditional view of human evolution as a linear progression and revealed a more complex and interconnected history. As technology advances and researchers develop more sophisticated techniques for extracting and analyzing ancient DNA, we can expect even greater insights into the genetic makeup of our hominid ancestors. Perhaps one day we may even uncover genetic clues that shed light on the possibility of unconventional reproductive mechanisms such as parthenogenesis in our distant past. Section 1. Harvard's Genetic Time Machine. Nestled within the hallowed halls of Harvard University lies a treasure trove of genetic information, meticulously curated and analyzed by the brilliant minds of the Department of Human Evolutionary Biology. Here, the very essence of our species' journey through time is being deciphered, revealing astonishing insights into the tapestry of our ancestral past. Imagine, if you will, a genetic time machine, capable of transporting us back through millennia, allowing us to witness the subtle shifts and dramatic mutations that shaped the human lineage. This is the essence of the work being conducted at Harvard, where researchers are piecing together the fragmented strands of our genetic code, reconstructing the genome of our distant ancestors. One of the most groundbreaking tools in this endeavor is the molecular clock, a technique that uses the rate of genetic mutations to estimate the time elapsed since two lineages diverged. By comparing the genomes of modern humans, Neanderthals, and other hominids, researchers can pinpoint with remarkable accuracy when these lineages branched off from one another. The implications of this research are profound, for it allows us to trace the emergence of key traits that define us as humans, such as language, complex tool use, and symbolic thought. By mapping these traits onto our evolutionary timeline, we gain a deeper appreciation for the long and arduous journey that led to our species' unique place in the natural world. Section 2, Unraveling the Threads of Ancestry. The human genome is a vast and intricate library containing within its billions of base pairs the secrets of our species' long and tumultuous journey. Each individual carries within them a unique combination of genes inherited from countless generations past, a testament to the interconnectedness of all life. At Harvard, researchers are painstakingly unraveling these threads of ancestry, tracing the migration patterns of early humans as they ventured out of Africa and spread across the globe. By analyzing the subtle variations in genetic markers found in different populations, they can reconstruct the ancient routes taken by our ancestors, revealing the interconnectedness of humanity across continents and cultures. This genetic detective work has yielded astonishing discoveries, overturning long-held assumptions about human migration and revealing surprising connections between seemingly disparate populations. For instance, recent studies have shown that Neanderthals, far from being a separate species, interbred with early Homo sapiens, leaving their genetic mark on modern human populations outside of Africa. The implications of this discovery are profound, for it challenges the very notion of a pure human lineage and highlights the complex interplay between different hominid populations in our evolutionary past. It also raises intriguing questions about the nature of species boundaries and the very definition of what it means to be human. Section 3, Yale's Anthropological Lens. While genetics provides a powerful tool for reconstructing the past, it is but one piece of the puzzle. To fully understand the lives of our ancestors, we must also delve into the realm of anthropology, examining the cultural artifacts, skeletal remains, and environmental contexts that shape their existence. At Yale University's Peabody Museum of Natural History, anthropologists are piecing together a rich tapestry of early human life, drawing on a vast collection of artifacts from around the globe. From intricately carved bone tools to remnants of ancient hearths, these objects offer a tangible link to the daily lives of our ancestors. By analyzing the wear patterns on tools, the composition of ancient meals, and the spatial organization of settlements, researchers can reconstruct the social structures, hunting practices, and even the cognitive abilities of early humans. For instance, the discovery of elaborate burial rituals dating back tens of thousands of years suggests that our ancestors possessed a complex understanding of death and the afterlife. The anthropological perspective complements the genetic evidence, providing a richer, more nuanced understanding of the cultural and social contexts in which our species evolved. By weaving together these different strands of evidence, we gain a more complete picture of the human story, from our humble beginnings as hunter-gatherers to our current status as a globally interconnected species. Section 4, Social Structures of Early Hominids. One of the most enduring questions in human evolution is the nature of social structures among early hominids. Fossil evidence suggests that early hominids exhibited a range of social structures, influenced by environmental conditions, resource availability, and predation pressures. Some species, like the robust Australopithecines, may have lived in small groups while others, like Homo erectus, formed larger societies. Evidence for this comes from large campsites and the use of fire, indicating social organization and cooperation. The development of language likely emerged around this time, facilitating social cohesion and knowledge transmission. Understanding these social structures is crucial for unraveling the origins of human cooperation. This trait has allowed our species to thrive and dominate the planet. Section 1, Johns Hopkins, where evolution unfolds. Our journey into human origins takes us to Johns Hopkins University, a hub for groundbreaking scientific discoveries. Here, evolutionary biologists trace the steps of life's dance, seeking to understand the forces that shaped our species. Scientists focus on the grand narrative of evolution, the drive to adapt, survive, and propagate. They explore evolutionary pressures that may have led to unique reproductive strategies, including self-procreation in early humanoids. In a primordial world, rapid reproduction without a partner would have been advantageous. This mechanism, honed over eons, could have persisted in early humanoids. Evolutionary biologists at Johns Hopkins investigate these possibilities thoroughly. Section 2, the selfish gene and the drive to reproduce. The concept of the selfish gene suggests that genes drive organisms to maximize their chances of being passed on. This drive to reproduce has shaped life on Earth for billions of years. Every living thing is a vessel for its genes, ensuring their survival and propagation. This imperative underpins all aspects of biology, from courtship to competition for resources. The selfish gene concept raises questions about self-procreation in early humanoids. In extreme environments, reproducing without a partner might have been advantageous. Such a trait could have been favored by natural selection, leading to a population capable of both sexual and asexual reproduction. This phenomenon is observed in some species today. Section 3, Environmental Pressures and Reproductive Adaptations. Evolution is linked to the environments in which life unfolds. Every species bears the mark of its evolutionary history, shaped by natural selection. Desert-dwelling creatures, for example, have remarkable adaptations. Cacti store water and deter predators, while camels can survive without water for days. Reproductive strategies are also finely tuned to environmental challenges. Some fish release millions of eggs, relying on numbers for survival. Primates invest heavily in a few offspring, increasing their survival chances. Unique environmental pressures on early hominids may have favored unconventional reproductive mechanisms. This question continues to intrigue evolutionary biologists. Section 4, from solo act to social symphony. Human evolution is not linear, but a branching, unpredictable process. From small populations in Africa, humans spread globally, adapting to diverse environments and developing rich cultures. Our journey has been shaped by climate change, migration, disease, and social cooperation. While the selfish gene drives reproduction, our ability to cooperate sets us apart. Human societies are built on collaboration and interdependence. The question of self-procreation is less relevant than understanding the forces that led to our sociality. This trait has allowed our species to flourish and achieve extraordinary things. We turn now from modern science to ancient wisdom, seeking insights into how our ancestors perceived humanity's dawn. Sacred texts offer glimpses into the minds of those who came before us, reflecting a yearning to understand our place in the cosmos. These texts, rich in symbolism, provide clues to early civilizations' beliefs and values. They speak of gods, creation myths, and the dance of life, death, and rebirth. While not literal, they offer metaphor and symbolism that deepen our understanding of the human condition. We explore these ancient whispers, seeking echoes of solo human creation in the Bible, Upanishads, Tao Te Ching, and Vedas. These texts offer a different kind of wisdom, a window into our ancestors' spiritual and philosophical musings. By comparing scientific findings with these narratives, we hope to gain a holistic understanding of the genesis of self. The book of Genesis opens with a poetic account of creation. God created the heavens and the earth, setting the stage for a narrative that shaped Western thought. Central to Genesis is Adam, the first human, created by God and imbued with life. Adam stands alone in Eden, surrounded by creation but solitary. Later, God creates Eve from Adam's rib as his companion. This narrative of a solitary beginning resonates deeply within Western culture. It speaks to our fear of loneliness and desire for connection. However, interpreting Genesis literally as a scientific account is problematic. The Bible is rich in symbolism and allegory, not a scientific text. Its authors sought to convey profound truths about existence. The Upanishads offer a different perspective on reality and the origins of self. They speak of Brahman, the ultimate reality, and cosmic consciousness. Individual souls, or Atman, are reflections of Brahman, like sparks from a fire. This interconnectedness is a recurring theme in the Upanishads. Creation is seen as an ongoing process, a continual emanation from Brahman. The notion of a solitary beginning is a misapprehension of reality. The self is an eternal spark of the divine flame. The Upanishads emphasize interconnectedness, contrasting Western individualism. Section 4. The Tao Te Ching. From the void to the 10,000 things. The Tao Te Ching emphasizes the interplay of opposites and the cyclical nature of existence. The Tao is the source of all things, the formless void from which existence arises. Creation is a process of differentiation, flowing from the Tao into the manifest world. Yin and Yang, the complementary forces, are central to Taoist thought. They are intertwined in a dynamic dance of creation and dissolution. Creation is an ongoing process, a continual interplay of yin and yang. The notion of a solitary beginning is a limited perspective. The Tao Te Ching encourages viewing origins through a wider lens, recognizing the cyclical nature of existence. Section 1. Bridging the Gap. Science and Spirituality in Dialogue. Our exploration into humanity's origins traverses science and spirituality. We've delved into genetics and fossil records while contemplating sacred texts. We find ourselves at a crossroads, a convergence of understanding. Science offers a lens to study the natural world, while spirituality delves into meaning and purpose. These domains share a curiosity about our origins and the mysteries of existence. Bridging the gap requires embracing both empirical and transcendental perspectives. We must acknowledge our understanding's limitations while remaining open to deeper truths. This dialogue enriches our quest for knowledge and meaning. Section 2. The persistence of myth in the age of reason. In an age of scientific advancement, myths still hold power over our imagination. They offer glimpses into our ancestors' psychological and spiritual landscapes. Myths persist because they speak to something deeper within us. They offer meaning and purpose in a chaotic world. Myths connect us to our ancestors, providing continuity and belonging. Creation myths share common themes: order from chaos, interconnectedness, and the search for meaning. These themes remain relevant to the human experience. Engaging with myths as symbolic narratives enriches our understanding. Storytelling shapes our beliefs, values, and understanding of the world. Section 3. Evolutionary narratives from genes to gods. The theory of evolution, with its elegant explanation for the diversity and interconnectedness of life on Earth, has revolutionized our understanding of the natural world. Yet, it has also sparked intense debate and controversy, particularly when viewed through the lens of religious belief. For some, the notion that humans evolved from earlier primate ancestors challenges deeply held religious beliefs about the special creation of humankind. The idea that we share a common ancestry with other animals, that our existence is not unique or divinely ordained, can be unsettling, even threatening to those who find solace and meaning in traditional religious narratives. However, it's also possible to view evolution as a testament to the awe-inspiring power and creativity of the natural world. The intricate tapestry of life, woven over billions of years through the processes of natural selection and adaptation, is a source of wonder and inspiration regardless of one's religious beliefs. Perhaps instead of viewing science and religion as inherently incompatible, we can find ways to bridge the divide, recognizing the unique perspectives each offers on the mystery of existence. Evolution can be seen as the how of creation, while religion and spirituality grapple with the why, exploring the meaning and purpose of life in a constantly evolving universe. Section 4. The unknowable origin, embracing the mystery. At the heart of our exploration lies a profound mystery, the genesis of self, the spark of consciousness that ignited in that first human ancestor, however they may have come into being. Despite the remarkable advances of science, this remains a question that continues to elude definitive answers. We may never know for certain if the first human was capable of self-procreation, if they emerged from a singular event or as part of a gradual evolutionary process. The fossil record, for all its richness, offers only fragmented glimpses into the distant past, and the complexities of ancient reproductive biology may forever remain shrouded in mystery. Yet this very unknowability, this embrace of the unknown, lies at the heart of both scientific inquiry and spiritual seeking. It is the driving force behind our relentless quest for knowledge, our desire to push the boundaries of understanding and to grapple with the biggest questions of existence. Perhaps in the end, the true value of our exploration lies not in finding definitive answers, but in the journey itself, in the act of questioning, exploring, and expanding our understanding of ourselves and the universe we inhabit. The mystery of our origins, far from being a source of frustration, can be a source of wonder, inspiration, and a reminder of the vastness of all that we do not yet know. As we conclude our extraordinary journey into the heart of human origins, we find ourselves humbled by the vastness of the questions we've explored and the profound mysteries that remain. The genesis of self, the spark of consciousness that ignited in that first human ancestor, continues to captivate our imaginations and fuel our insatiable curiosity. Could the first human have self-procreated, defying the conventional laws of biology as we understand them? While the scientific evidence we've examined suggests that such a scenario is highly improbable, it serves as a potent reminder that the natural world is full of surprises, that the boundaries of what we consider possible are constantly being redefined. Our exploration has taken us from the cutting-edge laboratories of MIT, Stanford, Harvard, Yale, and Johns Hopkins, where scientists are meticulously piecing together the story of human evolution, to the hallowed pages of ancient texts, where myths and legends offer tantalizing glimpses into the beliefs and cosmological understandings of our ancestors. We've encountered a fascinating interplay between science and spirituality, between the empirical pursuit of knowledge and the enduring human need to find meaning and purpose in the grand scheme of things. And while these two perspectives may seem at odds, we've seen how they can also complement and enrich one another, offering a more holistic understanding of our place in the universe. The concept of a solitary beginning, of a single being giving rise to an entire species, holds a particular allure, perhaps because it speaks to our own sense of individuality, our own unique journey through life. The idea of that first human, standing alone at the dawn of time, facing an uncertain future, resonates deeply within us. This fascination is reflected in the myths and legends of cultures around the world. From the biblical story of Adam to the Hindu creation myth of Brahma emerging from the cosmic egg, the idea of a solitary origin speaks to our deepest fears and aspirations, our sense of wonder at the sheer improbability of our own existence. Even in the face of scientific evidence suggesting that human evolution was a gradual, messy process involving countless generations and a complex interplay of genetic and environmental factors, the allure of solo creation persists. Perhaps this is because it speaks to something fundamental about the human condition, our longing for connection, our search for meaning in a universe that can often feel indifferent to our existence. The idea of a self-created being also raises intriguing questions about the nature of consciousness, the spark of self-awareness that sets humans apart from other animals. How did this awareness arise? Was it a gradual emergence, a product of countless evolutionary steps, or was there a singular moment when consciousness ignited, a sudden awakening from the darkness of non-being? While the possibility of solo human creation is a captivating thought experiment, our exploration has also highlighted the interconnectedness of all life on Earth. From the intricate dance of genes within our cells to the complex web of relationships within ecosystems, we are constantly reminded that we do not exist in isolation. The discovery of interbreeding between Homo sapiens and Neanderthals, once thought to be a separate species, underscores this point. Our own genome carries within it the echoes of ancient encounters, a testament to the fluidity of species boundaries and the shared heritage of all humankind. This interconnectedness extends beyond our own species to encompass the entire biosphere. The air we breathe, the water we drink, the food we eat, all are products of a complex web of life that has been evolving for billions of years. We are inextricably linked to the fate of other species and the health of the planet we call home. Recognizing this interconnectedness is essential not only for our understanding of human origins, but also for our future survival. The challenges facing humanity in the 21st century, climate change, biodiversity loss, global pandemics, require a global perspective, a recognition that our destinies are intertwined. As we stand at the cusp of a new era, our exploration into the origins of humanity serves as a powerful reminder of the long and arduous journey that brought us to this point. From our humble beginnings as a small isolated population in Africa to our current status as a globally interconnected species, humans have demonstrated an extraordinary capacity for adaptation, innovation, and resilience. Yet our story is far from over. The choices we make today will determine the course of human evolution for generations to come. Will we continue down a path of unsustainable consumption and environmental degradation? Or will we forge a new path, one that embraces our interconnectedness and prioritizes the well-being of all life on Earth? The answers to these questions lie within each of us. By embracing the spirit of scientific inquiry, by remaining open to new discoveries and perspectives, and by honoring the wisdom embedded within ancient traditions, we can create a future worthy of our remarkable past. The genesis of self, that singular spark of consciousness, continues to burn brightly within us, a beacon illuminating the path ahead. It is up to us to choose wisely, to harness the power of our collective imagination, and to write the next chapter in the extraordinary story of humanity.